This is Darnell Ford, ladies and gentlemen.
I think my midget self would have nunchucks though. He ain't giving nobody dome. My midget self would hurt myself. As has been said, yes, me and my wife will be moving to Atlanta at the end of this week. This is my last performance here on this particular stage. Job market, man. I gotta get to where the jobs is at. But I just want to say thank you, Mario, for having this stage for us to come to. Thank you, Monday Night RUPO, all of you, all my family, and I feel love too. Also want to say to the other stages that I've been on, Mike and Dim Lights and Pomona, Best Kept, Corey Colfer, Jay Dilla, y'all been doing it for years. I've been doing it with you since day one. Mad love to you too. To the millions out there that know me, and to the 5 and 10s of people in here that know me, I love y'all, all of you.
You're amazing.
Appreciate it.
Real shit.
I'm gonna throw this. I recently just edited a piece that I've done here before. What ended up happening was, okay, I'll just make a long story short. I tried to write something else, and it ended up sounding like something else that I wrote, so I just added it to the end of what was already there, and it all just kind of came together really nice, and I actually ended the piece, and it sounded fantastic to me, so I'm gonna share that with you.
All right.
I got a piece that you haven't heard yet that I just finished today while I was having a walk. And if you got anything that you want to hear, I'm only going to take one request at the end of this. Y'all throw whatever you want to hear.
Actually, what was that one you did, like this about music, period? Like how everything goes now. What was that shit you did, man? That shit was dope.
I got it. Yeah, I'll throw it at you. But I'm going to respect.
Yeah,
and you know what else, though? Thank you for doing. I dug that. Both you got. Yeah, man. Because that. We'll talk. Respect.
Look, man, look. You spit that shit the last time. We came up and dropped some bullshit. And you like, man.
Okay.
Us out.
Because it hurt me, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I got a girl in here, y'all over here with this stupid ass bitch. I'm like, oh, come on. Oh, man. But anyway.
Go ahead.
Again, you've heard this before. I'm going to throw it at you anyway. You've advanced the idea that black is evil across the globe. You successfully birthed perpetual hate for the original man and indoctrinated everlasting fear into any black man who dares stand against or even speak against tyranny. You've rewritten so many histories. Children nowadays equate Malcolm X with Sith Lords, Martin Luther King Jr. alongside Humpty Dumpty, and marches across America are more akin to Dorothy skipping down a yellow brick road. Organized black men march, barefoot, straddling sanity, marching against the diabolical men serving a purpose preposed for their own servile glory. Glorification for the destruction of another man, the destruction of another people, and reconstruction of another America for which was never meant to be shared. Bootstraps for who? Only those born with a golden birthright, those who asked God to be born white heterosexual males in America. Look at me sideways when I refer to another black man as my nigga. When it's our prerogative to reconstruct a term, a word meant to encourage hate, meant to feed your superiority complex, yet you'll blissfully put on blackface and soft shoe for applause sake, assuming we see an art form that crosses race, when in actuality in you, this is just an act, a mask that you will remove depending on who's next to your present space, because beneath it all is you, yourself, hates. Bootstraps, where? Hidden in closets, Narnian deep. Your bootstraps sleep beneath this nation's backbone. Those black bones charred and scorched with cotton and tobacco stuck between the vertebrae. Even today, you outsourced my job as soon as I'm up for promotion so you can save a buck. Can't pay my mortgage, you say, bad luck, too bad, that sucks. I get on welfare, you say that I'm a strain on the economy. I'll fall back on crime and you'll throw the whole book on top of me. My wife will leave me because an unemployed black men are considered good for nothing. With no hope, I find myself in a cell. Can't teach my daughters they're worth more than a fucking. Can't teach my sons they're no fun living life jiving and shucking while their poisoned bodies and minds mature too early behind the corporation's ideas / agenda to keep my people next to death with the food and water they can't avoid ingesting. Only available in minority communities. Incarcerated for a crime for which those were born with bootstraps inherited immunity. Bootstrap men kill my people with impunity, hiding in tax shelters or behind golden hunks of stolen pride with stars on the front covering a swastika heart. Bootstrap men offer rehabilitation to bootstrap men and incarceration for anyone other than them. And everyone but them speaks on the fact that they have no chance, though you'll swear that we're equal. You've even outsourced the boot themselves, made in Taiwan, stamped all over the goddamn thing. Pull up my bootstraps, how? When every other corner of my community supplies and sells guns, weapons, and alcohol cheaper than food. Every coin black station portraying my people as fools. Only willing to pay an untalented idiot millions for continuing a cycle of stupidity. Because as long as we're drunk and killing each other, we can't focus on a common enemy. We can't focus on our own ability to be great. We won't try to shine. Putting a person on a pedestal of failure is a crime. Historically, you heroically conquered the entirety of the globe. Brought culture to them dubbed savage and infrastructure on a whole. Promoted equality and fought against domineering idolatry and isms. Created peace of mind for anybody's skepticisms. Historically, you've emboldened all who stand and look like you. And say all others' only goal is to witness your destruction. Created bills of instructions that cover you and only you and maintaining domination for all and every culture. You see all brown-skinned people as savage and foolish. You call our religions bullshit. You call our mentalities brutish. You witness my melanin and explain it as a disease. You write in your science book to say that I came out the trees. You write in your histories to portray me as non-existent. To justify your violence, you'll write in laws that preserve it. Another father's dead, you'll tell your sons that he deserved it. And he's a criminal. Being black in public equals insurgents. You wallow in wealth produced in plantations, create camps to concentrate our fathers and brothers to build your nation. You call plantations prisons to make you feel better about maintaining slavery. When a black man expresses his solidarity, you execute him for his bravery. Condemn his wife to laboring, attempting to raise his children without the labeling as super predator. A title used to excuse your fear and propaganda. Slander maintained to excuse your reasoning to band up and hide your evil faces behind white cowls and burn crosses. A new age holocaust. A new age holocaust you'll proclaim has holy causes. It's a new age holocaust you'll explain has holy cause. It's a new age holocaust you'll exclaim has a holy cause. Ashe, shairi kasenga. Ashe, shairi kasenga. Because black men are coming to get you. Black men are coming to get you. Black men are coming to get you. Running high, get under your tables. Black men are coming to get you. Hide your bootstrap feet. Ride your bootstrap heaps of intellect. As I refuse to fear. I refuse to adhere to bootstrap rhetoric. I will not fear you. Woo! And this is something that I wrote for everybody. I love y'all. Those of you who know who you are in this world, you have no reason to fear or feel anything, and you know that, and you exist here. That's why you are here. And I accept you. You accept me. There's no issue. I love you. That's what that is.
Right.
Thank you. Love you too.
If the sun were as big as it looked in the sky, and the stars as small as the glints in your eyes, and the earth's terrain as it seems to be, and the ocean whose beginning would well in your soul, it would still be my world. It would still be my love. If the west and the east never met, and the north and the south, as the north and the south never will, if gravity repelled instead of attract to the ground instilled an ounce of rejection that never exists, if the wishes blissful existence denied the presence of ignorance, it would still be my world. It would still be my love. When the parade of a stage and the camaraderie of audiences fade, when the applause subside and all that remains is your smile, when my lioness's pride swells like moon's attraction to tides, it would still be my world, and it would still be my love. My world exists to love her. This world exists to honor her presence. Our presence attracts those reckless enough to throw themselves on the tracks of judgment as the acts and thoughts of men are passed by the minds and hearts of the many. It would still be my world. It would still be my love. I exist for you. I exist for you. I share for you. I share for you. I love my world. And I love you.
All right.
And this is from my man. I'm gonna throw this one at y'all. All right.
Get him. Yeah, I was gonna say, kill us real quick on that. Get him. Let me out here.
Wack Emcees attend readings to appease their applause needings. They be hollering for no cause, pausing to see if there's stars in the audience. Cheating in rhyme scheme by stealing lines made in my jugular. They are vocal burglars, riding my cocoa appendage. Your kids be sweet in their pants like their name was Willy Wonka. Plus, half these punks wearing it built up like came from a match to a Tonka. How you gonna survive the rap game? You've been slapped tame by a poet. You letting you know it, you're shamelessly hoeing your verse, so that shit's poetic as I'm whacking you Wack Emcees, leaving your pelts full of welts of reality. Got you claiming I'm a chicken shit lyricist, cause you mad you won't understand a peep body. My peeps are undoubtedly proud of me while you're exiled like your name was Cain. And I'll textile your frame in a chalk pattern laugh when I stomp and scatter your brain, or I'll crush your plus mush, making you hush that punk stuff. Cause I'm spitting lyrics that's so sick they make MDs rust and flush slush. Cause I'll punch you and then suck the cluster from my infected fist. Cause I'm that sick yet gifted linguist you diss. Now ripping you was insistent, fool. You hold no message like a low cell pager. Receive congrats on stage when on a low hell rages. I fell majors and kill MCs only focus on hocus pocus. And I list your misuse issue muted like Mr. Holland's opus. Enough of that, cause you've been getting booed and rap, now you a poet. Jumping pools of crap if that was in fashion, and you know it. And if I were God, I'd make you 10 minutes late to the end of shows. Cause even the women that came with you ain't shit but 2-bit hoes. Usually indisposed, thinking that you dope because you're in this pose.
Damn, man. Stop, bro.
Or you think you fit in the scenes, you're not fitting your jeans, or you rock indigenous clothes? You acting all natural, really got a running tab and church is shaking out there thinking, man, this jerk is tripping on stage, nigga, like his shit ain't stinking. But I've got tough skin, I rock sandals and walk with brambles like Africans with a mentality so miraculous, tame the mammals in Daniel's den. So keep rethinking response, cause that shit's bound to have bad repercussions. For rain will receive the sickle so quick it'll lead the repercussive. Want me to repeat that?
No.
Yes.
No. Go ahead.
So kid, rethink your response, because that's just bound to have bad repercussions. Your remains will receive a so quick it'll leave the repercussion. Want me to repeat that? Then relax the hammers and revolving door of whack flow, and watch me fuck your mind off your spine like I was a backhoe. You crack old rhymes and gimmicks like an MC Hammer dancehall remix. Using verses pre-digested and angry about your shitty lyrics and have the nerve to be long-winded like a solo from Jimi Hendrix. Thinking that your poem to cut deep when in actuality is just a pinprick. My thoughts are not deep, just thick and chock full of what I want to spit. Cause I don't need a crowd yelling loud trying to vibe off of it, because I am my favorite poet. I'll read my own shit on the toilet. I don't need the claim of y'all. My esteem's too high for you to foil it, cause this isn't spoken word. This is a spoken art, and when I speak, I paint pictures from my broken heart. This isn't spoken word. This is a spoken art, and when I write, I paint pictures from my broken heart. This isn't spoken word. This is a spoken art, and when I speak, I paint pictures from my broken heart. This isn't spoken word. Mad love to everybody.
Give it up for Darnell, ladies and gentlemen.